It's time to shine with Kendall Lanise, transformational life coach, author, and speaker. This is a show where the spotlight shines on people, topics, and subjects that are honest, real, and relevant to you. Be ready to be educated, elevated, and entertained. Here's your host, Lady Motivator herself, Kendall Lanise. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shine. You won't believe I had technical difficulties, and I did the show, and I'm doing it again. Why? Because I'm dedicated to bringing you a great show every Wednesday. This Wednesday, I'm live from the ATL, live from Atlanta. That's where I'm doing the show. And I actually just did the show, and I'm about to do it again. That's what I do. So I'm going to have to repeat everything I did. Why? Because y'all didn't hear me. Why? Because the show is live, and sometimes things don't go as planned. But guess what? You keep it pushing, you keep it going, and you pick it up and carry on and do it all again. And that's what I'm going to do. If this is your first time tuning in to Shine, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone had an amazing week thus far. I know I've had an amazing week, and I hope you did too. So, each show on Wednesday, first let me say, I can't believe I did the show and I'm doing it again. And I'm going to just, I'm going to roll with it. That's what you got to do. But each show I give a life note. And the life note is a quote or a saying or a suggestion that will carry you through the remainder of the week. It's the life note. So I am going to take one break, just a quick break, and I am going to come back with your life note. Be right back. Don't forget to check out my daily blog. She blogs on livingtruelivingU.com. We'll be right back. All right, it's time for this week's life note. All right, welcome back to Shine. I am here every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell your people that I'm live at 10 every Wednesday. You can go to livingtruelivingU.com. So your life note for today is put a little fun in it. That's your life note for today. Put a little fun in it. I believe that everything you do can have a little fun in it. It's important to have fun. Life is short, life is precious, and if you don't put fun in your life, you will drive yourself insane. And I believe you can find life and fun in everything. Even if you're doing something serious, even if you're doing something quote unquote important, you can always put a little fun in it. Put a little sunshine in it. That's the second life note. Why? Because it's my show and I can add a second life note if I want to. But as I said, this show is live from the ATL. Live from Atlanta, shouty. I gotta say that when I'm in the A. So it's been good. I just want to say shout out and rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. That was just a tragic story all the way around. If you've been under a rock the last few days and you don't know who Nipsey Hussle is and what happened, Google it. Go to Entertainment Tonight. Go to YouTube. Go to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you read your news and look at the heartbreaking story. I mean, that was just sad. And my heart and prayers go out to Lauren London and her family. It's reported that they were married. Everyone knows that they were going together and they have a child together, a 2-year-old son. But it's been reported that they are married. And I know that they were deeply in love. If you just, pull up some photos, go to social media, you'll see their little family. And it's just heartbreaking. Life is short, and life is really, really precious. In a day, a second, your life can change, as we see right there. The last few days I've been thinking about life and death and how precious life is, and even more now. You gotta put some fun in it. You got to be able to celebrate your life, live your best life, live life to the fullest, live in abundance, whatever it means to you. You got to put a little fun in it. And speaking of fun, I'm in the ATL. I am here on business. For those of you that don't know too much about me, in the intro, again, I told you I was a transformational life coach, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But one of my jobs, one of my gifts, one of my, certifications, educational background, I am a certified financial coach. So I believe in the betterment of thine self. I can serve you better when I brush up on my gift and my skill. And I encourage everyone to do that. If you have a gift, if you have a skill, you're never going to know everything. I've been in this business for 20 years and I still don't know everything. It's impossible to know everything because things constantly change. You constantly evolve. Your career constantly evolves and changes and grows, and you want to be the best person you can be in the field that you're in and beyond. So it will help me serve you a lot better. I'm passionate about being a coach, and I have different certifications in different styles and types of coaching. So I am in a class, all week, doing another certification, but put some fun in it. Just like I said, put a little fun in it. It's important to do just that. So while I'm here, I'm not going to be in the A and not eat. I'm not going to be in the A and not have a little fun. I mean, I'm not a drinker, a smoker. I'm not a club person, a lounge, a bar. That's not my thing. But I do like to explore, the things around me. Are you guys like that when you go stay in a hotel or you go to a different city? And of course, I've been to Atlanta before. But every time I go to a different city, I want to explore. I want to see what's going on around me. Where could I walk? Do I need to take the train? Do I need to get in a Lyft or Uber? So I have been walking all over the place. First and foremost, I want to say I'll give a shout out to Tamika. Tamika drives Lyft in Atlanta, and I know her. I go way back with her. So she picked me up from the airport, brought me to the hotel. I greatly appreciate that. It's important to tip the people you know. Give the people you know money, a lot of times or pay for their services, because a lot of times when you know people, you don't pay for their services. You're like, well, I know them, but you got to. If somebody's on their grind or their hustle, you got to support that. You have to pay them just like you would pay someone else. And I would rather give my money to someone that I know that, they're on a mission to do whatever they need to do, because we all need money to live, right? I would rather give it to them than to anyone else. So got in that hotel. So Monday was the first day of training. Shoot, I took a lunch break. We have an hour and a half lunch break. I was all over the place. I saw a Smoothie King. For those of you that don't know, I love Smoothie King. I have the app on my phone. I get my free Smoothie King smoothies. I get the $2 off, the $3 off, the $4 off. So I was happy to see a Smoothie King. And across the street, there was a Kroger. And we don't have Krogers in Maryland. My show is based out of Maryland. But yep, I travel. I get around. I get on a plane, bus, train, automobile. I make things happen. That's what I do. But also there was a Marshall's over there. And then also walking distance from the hotel, y'all, there was an Ulta, a Nordstrom's Rack, a TJ Maxx. What else is over there? Old Navy. So I was exploring the neighborhood on my lunch break. And then when I got off, I walked to Lenox Mall. Anybody in the A knows about Lenox Mall in Buckhead. So I was all over that mall doing what I do. just really just, getting some exercise, getting those steps in and just walking around. And I don't know about you, but when I go to a different place, I don't like to eat at chain restaurants. I like to eat at places and establishments. If I can get a black-owned place, I'm all for that. But a place where I've never been, so I can taste the food that's special to that city or that area. I can go to a Cheesecake Factory or wherever, anywhere. So let's see what I did. So Monday, of course, I outside of Smoothie King, I was going to different places. I got me a lobster grilled cheese from Cousins Lobster, and they were on Shark Tank, if anybody watches Shark Tank. So I got that and tater tots. That was pretty good. That's right at the Lenox Mall, and I think they have other locations too. So I got that, and I did a little, bought a little, some things, but I just was trying to explore. That was my first day here. And then Tuesday, which was yesterday, was a great day. My sister works for the airlines, and she came, and my daughter came, got her little buddy pass, and they jet set it. That's how they did it. They came for one day. They came to see me. I'm in Atlanta. They came to Atlanta for a day. So it's really cool having them here just for the day. When I say for the day, they were here for that day. They got here early afternoon, late morning, and they left at 3:00 this morning. So that they literally were here for the day. But we had planned when they came, we went to the Atlanta Aquarium. That's a good aquarium. It's very nice. That's one of the largest aquariums in the country. A lot of movies were filmed there. I know Daddy's Little Girl was there. I remember they spotlighted it on a lot of different reality shows. So it was good to go there and see it in person, because each time I've come to Atlanta, I've never gone to that aquarium. So it was good to go to that aquarium. For those of you that haven't been, definitely go. We've gone to the Coca-Cola Museum before and all of that, but we didn't go to the aquarium. So we got a chance to go to the aquarium. And after that, y'all, we went to Old Lady Gang, the Old Lady Gang, OLG. For those of you that don't know what that is, of course, that is the Old Lady Gang. Kandi Burruss from the group Escape from the Atlanta Housewives and all her many ventures. Y'all know Kandi is a boss lady, right? She has so many businesses. Girl power to the max. She is doing her thing. And I'm not going to sit here and name all of her businesses, because the one thing that girl knows how to do, if she doesn't know how to do anything else, she knows how to get that money. She comes up with a concept. She builds her business. She makes it happen, and people show up to support her. She really seems like a down-to-earth person, and she knows how to turn her lemons into lemonade. Even if you watch Housewives and the little scandal about the dungeon, you Google it, look it up. I'm not going to go through all of that. But she turned it into a business. She turned it into a tour. So that's what you have to do. If that's not an example for you, when life gives you lemon, make sweet money-making lemonade. And that's what she did. But when we went there, it was cool to see, because I felt like I was a part of the Old Lady Gang to a certain degree, because my daughter has me watching Housewives of Atlanta, and we've seen them think about the restaurant. We've seen them plan, talk about it, the blueprints, what was going to happen, what type of food they were going to have. And then when I walked in, it's like, oh, wow, I got to see this become reality. And for those of you that don't know, she only opened up that restaurant. I don't think it's been open for 2 years, but now she already added 2 more locations. So that girl, her and her husband Todd, they have 3 Old Lady Gangs. And the Old Lady Gang is her mother, Mama Joyce, her Aunt Nora, and her Aunt Bertha. And I think that that's super dope that she did that for them, to give them that restaurant. So when I went in, And we were there waiting. The wait wasn't that long. It's a nice vibe and ambiance in the place. People were nice. People were friendly. You know, that's what they say about the South. People were very, very kind and nice. So we were sitting there waiting to be seated. And guess who walks in the door looking mighty fine? Aunt Nora. So she comes in, she's greeting everyone. She's sweet, you know, very auntie-like it was really your auntie. And we were sitting there waiting. She came over to us and she hugged us and talked to us for a while. And she makes you feel like you've known her forever. And I told her, I said, my daughter said, you're the nice auntie. And she was like, everybody says that. My other sisters get mad when they say that, but everybody says I'm the nice one, you know. And everybody, you know, we all laughed. But she really is. If you've watched the show, you know that she's a sweet, sweet lady. So that was the first time she came over to us. But she was very kind and nice to everybody. People wanted to take pictures with her. And I didn't bombard her with pictures. I just talked to her and just kind of kept that moment there. Then once we got seated, she came over and she sat. We were on the, I was on the booth seating. And she came and sat next to me on the booth, and she started hugging me again, started talking to me. She was holding my hand as we were talking. She was kind to my daughter and my sister, and she was just really, really, really sweet, down to just down to earth. You felt like you really knew her. You felt like that was your Aunt Nora. And we talked for a while. And I said, you know what? I said, I'm so glad Candy did this for you all. I said, what a blessing, what a gift this is. And she said, yeah. She said, because Candy didn't have to do it. She don't need no money. I said, I know that's right. But she was saying that she did this to help people. You know, she said, I did this. She did this to help people and give this to y'all and give this to, you know, for people to have jobs and to create something. And it wasn't for her. And I truly believe that. Candy does seem like that type of person. And I know she has her organization, Candy Cares, and she does a lot for the community. She does a lot for people. And sometimes when you're doing things for people, everybody doesn't know it or they don't need to know it because you're blessing someone else. So I know that she does that a lot. So, but how super dope is that? Wouldn't you love to give your family a gift like that? You know, what she did for her aunties. And Aunt Nora said, so if y'all go to Old Lady Gang, Aunt Nora said, I'm here every day. I come at 5 o'clock and I leave at 8 o'clock. And I said, Aunt Nora, you smell good. I said, you smell like you just got out the shower. She was like, let me see. I got out the shower at 3 o'clock. But she did. She had her makeup going. Her hair was nice. She was over there like you would have thought she was the mayor of Old Lady Gang. But she was so sweet. All right, so let's talk about the food at Old Lady Gang. For the most part, it was great. I was going to support her no matter what because I wanted to see the restaurant. I wanted to eat there. I wanted to support. Anytime I can support Black businesses, I'm going to do it. So I had the shrimp and grits. That was really good. And I also had the salmon sliders. And a lot of people don't fry salmon. So it was a very good taste. It was a little spicy. I like spicy. It was good. It had a sauce, a dipping sauce and everything. It was good. My sister had fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and something else. I can't remember, but she had that. And my daughter had hot wings, greens, and mashed potatoes. She said the mashed potatoes were good. The hot wings were okay. My sister said the fried chicken was good. And I had sweet potatoes. I will say, I gotta be honest, the sweet potatoes were so sweet. I don't even have diabetes, and I thought I was going through I was going to have a diabetic coma, going to be in a diabetic coma. They were very, very, very sweet. I didn't care for them too much. And then the macaroni and cheese my sister had, I had a little taste of that. Now, when it came out, it appeared to look good. But there was a strong coating of cheese on the top. So I'm like, okay, this is going to be cheesy. And then when you get past the coating on the top, the noodles were like loose and wet. And there wasn't cheese in every bite. And I don't know about you, but when I have macaroni and cheese, I like to have that cheese pulling every bite. But the noodles were kind of still white, and it was kind of watery. Now you might like your macaroni like that, but this is the thing. Overall, it was good. The waiter was awesome. They were very personable. He sat down there. I mean, they were really good. It was a good experience. And of course, when you go somewhere, everybody doesn't like everything on the menu. You can't please everyone. And I had some peach lemonade. That was pretty good. But you can't please everybody. That's just the way it goes. My daughter said the greens were good, and my sister said the greens were good, and they have turkey in them. Like Aunt Nora said, we don't cook with pork here. So if you don't eat pork, you're good. I'm a pescatarian, so I did order the greens, but I couldn't eat them because there was turkey all over the place. Now, back in the day, I would have tore them up because I did eat turkey, but the flavor was definitely good. But it was a good experience. Another downside to the Peters location, that's the street, you have to pay for parking in the back of the building to go into the restaurant. So be prepared for that if you do decide to go. But just seeing Aunt Nora, loving on Aunt Nora, and she, loving on us, and she kept hugging me. And like I said, she was very sweet. We talked for a while, and she was nice to everybody. She was nice to my daughter, my sister, and other people in the restaurant. Everybody there, they were nice. But Candy's going to get those coins. She got her T-shirt. She got the cups. She has her movie, A Mother's Love, that she did. If you ever watched The Real Housewives, that DVD was there. But overall, it was a great experience. I would go back. I definitely would go back, or go visit some of the other two locations. So that was Tuesday. That's what I did. And let me just say, y'all, it's been a lot of late nights and early mornings because I still got to get up and train all day long and refresher. And it's so funny when you're in class, you're like, dang, I know this stuff. So it's good to always keep the mind sharp. And as I stated earlier, just to get refresher courses to make sure you're on trend with what's going on constantly. So you gotta keep sharpening your tools in your toolbox so you can give people the best that you've got. All right, so that was just the second day I was here. Then today, Wednesday, I was all over the place. I'm not even going to lie. Before I did this show tonight, and I was like, I got to get back to my room by 10 o'clock because the show must go on. No matter where I am, the show is going to go on. So I got to shine with you every Wednesday at 10 p.m. That's how I roll. I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be right back with more Shine from Atlanta. Thank you for shining with me, Kendall Anise. If you're here for the very first time, thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to the show and don't forget to tell your friends and family about Shine. We'll be right back. Are you stuck in an unhappy relationship or a dead-end job? Are you having difficulty moving to the next level in life? Are you looking for love or romance? Are you looking to achieve and accomplish your goals? Are you looking to get more clarity on your vision? Do you struggle with self-esteem? Are you looking for insight, trying to figure out what you're trying to do with your life? These are some of the things I can help you with. Hi, my name is Kendall Anise, and I'm a certified transformational life coach. For more information about my life coaching services, please visit livingtruelivingyou.com. Now back to the show. All right, welcome back to Shine. If you're just tuning in, I am Live from the A. I'm live from Atlanta, right in my hotel room to you. I hope you're listening and I hope you're enjoying the show. Again, if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. All right. So like I said, I was busy before I came on the show tonight. So tonight we had already planned to get slutified. Kendall, what you mean get slutified? I thought you were a sanctified lady. Slutty vegan. Have you heard about Slutty Vegan? It is all the craze, the rave, and the rage. Everybody is talking about Slutty Vegan. You have celebrities coming, regular folks. You have impotent people coming. Everybody wants to check out Slutty Vegan to the point where the line is wrapped around the corner on any given day. And once you have their burger, you will become slutified. So that's their little tagline. So Slutty Vegan is a vegan burger spot. So when we got there today, Tamika, shout out to Tamika, she dropped us off there today in her Lyft mobile. So we got there. Later we found out we were in the hood, but I'll tell you about that later. So we got out and there was a line and she said, oh, this is pretty good. Usually it's wrapped all the way around the building. So when we got there, we got in line, and shout out to the girls in my class. In my classroom, I met two amazing women. We're all from different generations. It's so funny, but we all clicked. And you know how you get to a training class and like energy. You feel off somebody's energy and vibe. And, you know, I never met a stranger I didn't like, or well, I should say I never met a stranger. So, I talk to people as I do. If you know me, you know that. If you don't know me, you will get to know that. I think it's important to share spirit, share energy, and just be pleasant and open to conversation, open to meeting new people. So anyway, we just naturally vibed and we're all sitting at the same table. So me and one of the girls, we were talking about Slutty Vegan. She was like, oh, I'm going with my friends. I said, oh, I'm trying to go too. And she said, I've been looking on Instagram. I said, me too. So then we brought the other lady in on it. So we had planned to go today. We had our little Lyft set up. Y'all, we were ready. And we were going directly after class. So we got there, got dropped off. The line was long. We had already known, everybody told us. And then the things that we read, we already knew that there was going to be a line and there was going to be a wait. So we were already prepared. They said, don't go hungry, all of that good stuff. When we got there, the line was pretty long, but it wasn't too bad because we were told sometimes that it's wrapped around the building. It wasn't that, but it was going alongside the building. You can go to my IG and I did a lot of video from tonight. My IG is k.lenice, Lenice. And if you look at my story, you'll see exactly what I mean. But we stayed in line. We were only in line, and I say only because some people were in there for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. We were in line for an hour in about 15 minutes. But we had fun in the line. Other people were there. They were anxious to try. We were talking, that energy again. So it was cool. It was a good wait. So we were happy when we got up to the point where we were by the ropes. That meant we were getting closer to the door. So we finally get in and they're like, are you a virgin? And I was like, well, I haven't been called a virgin in a long time because I am a woman of a certain age. I got a daughter that's about to be 26. So I ain't been a virgin in a long time. But they were like, are you a virgin? Of course, that meant you've never been slutified. You've never been at the Slutty Vegan. And then I said yes. Everyone says yes. And they're like, we got a virgin. Like, it's really fun. It's an upbeat place in there. You can't sit down and eat. You go, as soon as you go in, you order right there at the door. Someone's there with the iPad taking the order. And then you go through the line and people are there singing and talking to you. It's really a nice vibe. It's not a big place. It's more of a takeout, and they have the process down, though. It was smooth and easy. You order it, you move on along. I mean, it was very, very organized. And shout out to Pinky, who started Slutty Vegan. It used to be a food truck, and now it's ridiculously crazy. Like, so many people know about it. So many people want to go. Even non-vegans talk about how great it was. So of course, me not eating, I'm a pescatarian, so I don't eat pork. Well, never ate pork in my life. I don't eat beef. Haven't eaten that in years. And chicken I gave up maybe like 2.5 years ago, or even more now. It's got to be about 3, maybe even over 3. It's been so long I stopped counting. But So I was like, okay, we're ready. Like, which one are you going to have? They had the sloppy toppy. They have the one night stand. They have the dance hall queen. They have, it's a lot of different names for them. And each day you can go on Instagram and see what burgers are available. So I ended up getting two. Still haven't eaten the other one. I got the dance hall queen. It has plantain in it. Plantain. Some people say plantain. Some people say plantain. I say plantain. The jerk plantain in there with some other good stuff. And then I got the sloppy toppy. It's like jalapeno and, all of this stuff in there. They have this special sauce. Anyway, and y'all, guess what? They had crinkle cut fries. Crinkle cut fries are my absolute favorite when I do eat fries. They were hot, a little salty. Y'all know that's good stuff. That's some good food. So got in line. Like I said, everything ran like a smooth oiled machine. And we were like, okay, where do we eat it? We ended up eating it on the steps outside of a church. We didn't know where to eat it. We had to eat it there. Remember, we weren't driving. We took a bite of that and everybody was like, oh my God, oh my God. All of us, everybody was like, oh my God, it was delicious. It was delicious. I'm not even going to lie to you. You couldn't even tell it was a vegan burger. If you're worried about, a vegan burger and what is that and what does it taste like, and I eat meat, I'm telling you, meat lovers, the two women I went with, they're meat lovers. And everybody else, a lot of people are meat lovers and they tore it up good. So it was very, very good. So then we find out later that we're in the hood. We don't know that we're in the hood because we're not from here. It was daylight. We're not crazy. So we ended up walking. Everyone had to go to the bathroom. They didn't have a bathroom in there. So we ended up walking through this neighborhood. One porch had like 18, 25 people sitting on the porch saying hi, doing what they do. And we ended up walking to Kroger to use the bathroom. So let me tell y'all about this Kroger. This Kroger was huge. Kroger is a grocery store for those of you that don't know. It had, in this grocery store, it had a beauty supply store. It had a nail shop. It had an oils shop. It had a barber shop. It had all these different stores within the grocery store. Now, some of you might say, okay, well, that's normal. I have never seen that in a grocery store. Now, I'm not talking about an aisle with this, an aisle with that. I'm talking about stores. And the cashier said, yeah, this is the Hood Life. This is a Hood Life store. And she said she was from Michigan. And when she came here, she'd never seen anything like that. So, you can catch my cashier also on my Instagram story. I was vlogging everything, if you will. And that's what I do on my Instagram stories, my Insta stories. So a lot of people like some of the things that I record. My kids are like, you pulling out your phone again. I'm on my phone, on my Insta stories more than my 20-year-old daughter and soon to be 26-year-old daughter. That's just how I roll, In business, that's what I do. But I also like to show different sides of me. And I think it's important not to just be the professional coach or professional financial coach or, the mother or the wife or this. I like to, I'm a fully rounded individual. Again, put some fun in it. I believe it's important to put some fun in it. That's just a part of who I am. That's what I do. And I think it's important for people to see you be a well-rounded whole individual. Again, I am a woman of a certain age. I think it's important to be who you are and be who you're supposed to be and not try to be perfect or say all the right things and do all the right things and post all the right things. Just be yourself, be your full self, whatever that means. So we had a good time today. So one of the girls had one of her friends here pick us up. And then one of the girls, and I don't want to, and I'm not going to say, names and all of that, but one of the ladies passed out. I've never experienced anything like that, but she's okay. I don't want to go into details, but she's all right. She thinks she was just dehydrated. So that just, brings me to just take care of yourself. And again, that was just a reminder of how precious life is. If you have the opportunity to travel, if you have the opportunity to train, to be educated, to expand your mind, keep your brain sharp, all of those things are self-care. Spend a little coin. Don't be afraid to spend $10 on something, $100 on something, whatever you have, whatever your budget. Live your life. People say, oh, I wanted those shoes. Then get those shoes. If you have the money and you work hard every day, get those shoes. Eat your dessert first. Eat the carbs. Do everything in moderation. Take care of yourself. It's called self-care. Put some fun in it. Do you. Be happy with who you are and the things that you do. And I just want to say, it's okay to do things by yourself. It's okay to do things alone. A lot of people don't do things because they don't have someone to do them with them. They won't get on the plane by themselves to go anywhere because they don't want to be alone. They don't want to go to dinner by themselves. I've been to dinner by myself several times. And it doesn't bother me at all. But I know I was talking to a 30-year-old, and she said, I wasted all of my 20s because I waited for everyone to do everything with me. Like I would never do something on my own unless my cousin could do it, my sister could do it, my friend could do it. And I let a lot of things pass me by, and I sacrificed and not experience a lot of things because I was alone. She said, now that I'm 30, I don't miss out on anything. I do things on my own. And I said, good for you, because I preach that all the time. Even when I'm dealing with my life coaching clients, if that comes up, believe it or not, that comes up often where a lot of people, miss out on things. Do it. Even if you have to do it alone, do it. Just make sure you're safe. Make sure you're wise. You use, good judgment, and go out there, y'all, and live your life. So I got a couple of more days in Atlanta. I don't know what I'm getting into. Oh, tomorrow I think I'm going. Well, I'll check out my Insta story and you'll find out where I'm going tomorrow. Again, I go to places that aren't near me. I'm not going to a chain of restaurants or different things like that. I'm going to experience the city, eat the food of the city, support the businesses, the local businesses in the city, especially the Black businesses. I'm all for that. So if you go to my IG story at k.lanice, you'll find out where I'm going tomorrow night. So I think it's important to just, put some fun in it. Have some fun doing what you do. It can't be all work and no play. You got to be able to live your life and enjoy your life to the fullest. It's important to do that because why? Life is precious and life is short, and you never want to, be in a hospital bed somewhere or be somewhere saying I shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's important to live your life right now because unfortunately, you never know. You never know, what will happen. I pray nothing happens to any one of you. I pray that you stay lifted. I pray that you stay grounded and blessed. And I pray that you are happy. And I want you guys to tell someone you love them today. I think it's very important to tell the people you love that you love them. Tell the people that matter to you, hey, you matter. Tell the people that are special to you, you are special to me. I'm glad that you're in my life, whether it's a family member, a spouse, a child, a parent, whoever it is. I think it's important to convey your love, your respect, your whatever you have for them. I think it's important to do that. Pick up the phone, talk to somebody. I think it's important to do that, y'all, and I hope you do too. So again, I'm in the A, shouty. I am live from Atlanta, and I know I have a lot of friends here. I know a lot of people here, and when people found out I was here, they wanted to, get together for dinner or lunch or do something, but I'm in class all day, and then I knew I was coming, so I pre-planned a lot of things. So I want to tell everybody, if I didn't get a chance to see you on this trip to Atlanta, that gives me all the reason to come back so I can spend time with you. But don't charge it to my heart. I'm just thankful that I have people that want to see me, that want to see about me, that want to give me a hug, that want to, break bread with me. It means the world to me. So I'm still here. I might try to fit some things in, but if I don't, it doesn't mean that I don't care or love you as much as I do. All right, this is an episode of Shine from Atlanta. Thank you for shining with me, Kendall Lanice. Can you hear me smiling? I'm putting some fun in it. I'm putting some fun in this show. Even though, like I said in the beginning of the show, I had to redo the first 20 minutes of the show. But guess what? I'm still smiling. And that's how you got to learn to do it. You got to learn to brush it off and keep it pushing and keep it going. Thank you so much for shining with me. Remember to come back next Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be live. God bless you. Talk to you then. Thank you for tuning in to Shine. Shine airs live every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For more information about Shine and Kendall Lanice, visit livingtruelivingyou.com. Remember, it's never too late to remix your life.
The one who knows my heart, I knew it from the start. When I'm lost, you're my tour guide, the only thing that's right. My candle in the dark, the one who lights the spark. You never keep the score, that's why I wanna praise you more. Why I stand here and say, with you, I'm not alone. With you, I have a home. When I'm hurt, you stop the pain. You love me through the rain. It's you who brings the sun. For me, you are the You're the reason I go on. You're the one who keeps me strong. You hold my hand when I am scared. It's you.